All right, you guys. So the Central Plains, part two. It's full of small patches of wooded lands, and they're scattered throughout the Central Plains. The woods have given the region the nickname cross timbers because the woods cross the prairie. The soil here is very rich and fertile. And then big cities in the Central Plains: Dallas, Fort Worth, Austin, Fredericksburg, Kerrville, a lot of great places to go visit during the summer now. Or no, it's no longer summer, but during the summer, it's a great place to visit. There's the animals found here are like salamanders, wild-tailed deer, nine-banded armadillo, and then the trees, pecan trees and cedar trees. And now onto the best region, aka our region, the coastal plains. The coastal plains begin at the beaches of the Gulf Coast and stretch into west grassy plains. Near the coast, you can find barrier islands, marshes, estuaries, and bays. There's a lot of areas with wet bottomlands along rivers, and some parts are very dry and covered with thorny brushes. However, most places are pretty full of water. Animals found here: cottonmouth snakes, squirrels, rabbits, possums, deer. Vegetation: elm, mesquite, ash, pine, citrus trees. That's a big thing in the coastal plains, like trees with like oranges and stuff. I've seen them. I've had growing up. I had one. So yeah. And then cities in the Central Plains, in the coastal plains, are Houston, Galveston, Corpus Christi, Brownsville, and Beaumont. So those are big cities in the coastal plains. It is also the largest region in Texas. So we currently live in that region. So like we said, there are four regions: mountains and basins, Great Plains, the Central Plains, and the coastal plains. For your test, you guys will need to know the four regions of Texas. So ask yourself the questions. Can you name the four regions? What region do you live in? Coastal plain, clearly. And what region would you most like to visit? You already have one down. You have three more to go. So you can decide which ones you want to visit. And yeah, that is part two of part two, and we will continue in a little bit.